Bro, 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 bro. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are watching episode 8 of season 4, the season finale of The Boys. It's gonna be wild. I'm watching this at midnight because I didn't want anything ruined for me, but also, I don't know if you guys know, this is also happening today, so it is a very big day. It's a very big day in the reaction space. I'm so excited to watch Cobra Kai, and I think that will be a perfect palate cleanser after this episode. Especially after this past weekend, I'm sure the comment section will be on fire. It will be wild. It will be the Wild Wild West. I would say just try to be nice if you can. Have great discussions. But we're going to see some stuff go down. Last episode, we left with Annie being shackled to the ground. Whatever the skin ripper took her body, pretended to be her. Now, I was curious because I was like, how would she know the code to get into that safe? But, like, she also knew, like, that Huey might want to have sex with, Starlight with the costume on. And I'm like, how would she know that? And maybe she, like, also kind of can become somebody. Like she can, like, know, like, all their, like, thoughts and fears, intimate feelings. I wonder if she can tap into Starlight's powers. Like, I'm really interested in this skin taker person, and what that means for Annie, because I'm sure they're going to set her up to do something against the president. And Sage being fired, I don't think she was really fired per se, or if she was fired, she already knew it was going to happen and it was somewhat intentional. But now that kind of just leaves Firecracker to, be like Homelander's right-hand man or right-hand boob, whatever we really want to call her. And she was very shocked about what he did to Webweaver. She was not expecting that. She thought she did something, like, really great and, like, provided him with this person that was, the cause of a leak. And he was leaking information, just not the information that A-Train was leaking or helping with. So I think Firecracker is in way over her head. Her powers are not significant whatsoever. And, the enlarged heart comment thing about her taking the medication so she can breastfeed Homelander is it's in the back of my mind. Now, we done knew, but Homelander learned about A-Train. And it was really funny how he's like, how could he do this to me? And I was like, what? After you treated him like garbage? Excuse me, sir. Like, what? And that just, like, shows that, like, Homelander doesn't really understand the consequences of his own actions, and, like, there's no accountability for anything that he does. And, like, somebody's just supposed to blindly follow no matter what. And that's fortunately not A-Train. And A-Train was going to, like, take Ashley with him. Ashley was, like, wanting to, like, peace out. And I think Ashley is also someone who is, like, I don't think she's necessarily protecting people, but I think, like, she knows if she leaves, like, she right now she's kind of got a front row seat, and sometimes being closer to what's going on gives you the ability to navigate things a little bit differently or plant things differently, because, like, why Sage was even mentioned in the group of people that Ashley had brought up in front of Homelander, it might be by design, it might be a plan. That she was hoping somebody smarter would outsmart Homelander, and I truly think Sage did, and that it was all part of her plan. So Ashley, she's continuing to rip her hair out at Vought. A-Train, he's on the run. Did not run away with his family. I think that conversation that he had with A-Train was absolutely wonderful, and him showing up at the end being like, why all the long faces? Like, shit's always grim. Let's get into it, I am proud of I want him to be with his family, but anytime somebody makes that choice, I always worry that they're going to die. Him and A-Train, I think, would be super upsetting. I thought, and it got me because I don't know what the virus could have done to Kimiko, but when the doctor stabbed her with the needle and Frenchie had to cut off her leg, I missed the little baby Deadpool leg. I'm so upset that I was having a moment that I had missed it. I did go back and watch it because I was just like, oh, I kind of have to see it. But I was like, oh no, we don't know how that affects her. Her leg grows back. I don't know if she can build up an immunity to it, but the fact that there's healing properties inside Kimiko's leg and we have the virus in it, I don't know if we can, if that's useful some way somehow. If we can have a vaccine for it, if Frenchie can do both of those. Now, I don't know what the point was really of Frenchie going to jail and then getting broke out, other than him showing he wants to pay for what he's done, but what are those consequences after this, and in the fact that we got him out is kind of well, shit, that's not what he wanted. But I think that conversation with him and Kimiko about that they had to kill people and that it was a choice, but it was a choice because it was either their lives or somebody else, and they don't really know how to reconcile that. And he's like, how do I forgive myself? And she's like, well, how do I? And the fact that they have that common bond, not that I want to say that it's cool, but it's nice that they have some form of trauma that is mutual that they can talk about. And the fact that the reason why she cannot speak is mostly because she was trained not to out of the fear of possibly dying or being hurt. And then it just made her kind of stay in that mode. And so I don't know if we're going to get her speaking, but I think that would be that would be a moment where everybody's like, what the fuck? It's kind of like Black Noir last episode when he spoke and Annie was like, oh my God, why are you talking? That was great. That was great. I loved her beating the Deep's ass. That sounds really weird. But I loved kind of him being I didn't do anything wrong. I don't owe you an apology. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. For forever, he needs to be sorry for what he did to Annie. But Annie kind of just being able to fight him, just get into a good old brawl and best him was amazing. Now, I love that we got to see Black Noir fly, and everyone's like, why is everyone acting like Black Noir didn't mention that he could fly? I mentioned in my commentary that I wanted to see him fly. So when he was flying, I was like, yay, he's flying. So it was really weird. But the narcolepsy was hilarious. Now, narcolepsy in real life is not hilarious. I know I know some people that have narcolepsy, and it's not fun for them, but it's, now they have a superhero in Black Noir. So somebody who has narcolepsy. That's awesome. And I think somebody actually said that the actor Nathan has narcolepsy as well because he falls asleep a lot on set. I think that was some of the photos that they were taking, which again, not super funny unless you're, making fun of it yourself. Awesome. But then also him and the Deep having their bro conversation and then realizing that Sage was totally hooking up with Noir, but when she's just Sage, and then hooking up with the Deep when she's just stupid. And that's really interesting. But he had given up his whole life because he was like, wow, this is amazing. And let Ambrosius die. I don't know if that's going to come back to haunt him. I don't know if maybe she survived somehow, and because the death behind the door was very dramatic, her gasping for her last breath, and it's so sad. But he could have literally taken her anywhere and dropped her off in the ocean and just said, we're broken up. But instead, he just chose to let her die. And you could see him struggling with the death of it, outside the door. So when he's talking to Noir saying just oh yeah, it's awesome, I love killing. I don't think he does. Maybe sometimes he doesn't mind it, but especially sea creatures, I think definitely, I don't want to say the Deep's deep because he's not, but he's definitely way more complex than just stupid deep. Yeah. Now also Butcher and the sentient tumor, whatever that is that's in him, yeah, it can control Butcher. It can not come out whenever it wants to help. It's kind of like the anti-venom, not anti-venom, the opposite of venom, where he doesn't want to be helpful. And, he wants all the soups dead, which I'm just like, well, why would the sentient tumor want there to be all the soups dead? Because then Billy's going to die. And I know it's like acting on Billy's like deepest, darkest like desire maybe to kill Homelander, but I know Billy doesn't want to commit genocide. So now that we know that the tumor kind of is in a little bit of charge of Billy, that's a little scary. Huey, again, like I said, with the whole Starlight scene, he's been through a lot. He went and he talked to Victoria. Victoria didn't know anything about the jails with Tech Knight. So, like, he was trying to do something, but then just kind of like reminded her yet again, I have this information. So her, Sage, and Ashley have to kind of be working together some way, somehow, because it's all connected, I think. But then, him again, ends up having sex with somebody that is not Annie. And like, once he learns that, I don't know if he's ever going to trust like that he's with the real Annie. Like, the kid has been through so much that he does not deserve from the very beginning with A-Train running through Robin. Like Huey is like, he's the precious boy that we all just want to have a happy life. And he keeps getting put through the ringer. And once he learns that that's not Starlight, it's going to break his heart. It's going to break his heart. And like, he's going to need therapy. He should have been in therapy a long time ago, quite frankly. And then, of course, Ryan and Homelander, Butcher, Ryan stopping the song, which I want to tell you, for at least a solid day afterwards, I was just like, if you see something, say something. It's so catchy, but the lyrics, if you go and listen to the whole thing, at the end it says like something about like anybody could be something, even your stepdad Todd. And I was in my car and I shouldn't have been like listening to it, but I started cackling because I was like, wow, mean. But I love Ryan stopping the whole thing and saying, my mom wouldn't want this. My mom is a good person. And she loved her husband, Billy, kind of putting out there that Homelander was not his mom's husband. And, not mentioning like his dad or anything like that. Like that's probably just going to send Homelander over the edge, that like even his own son doesn't support him. And is still supporting Billy. I think that's even the bigger kicker. Because Ryan was his like one tether to like, I don't know. I don't even want to say to be like a good person, but like he thought that he had like love there or a bond, and it's not as strong as he thinks it is. And they fooled me, because with the puppets, I totally thought there was going to be like just bloodshed killing spree. And I was like, oh, well, that was a nice little surprise. Okay. Nothing happened, but like, it being a Christmas episode, yeah, dope. It's like Christmas in July. So, the plans that they had to assassinate the president, and I feel really weird saying that out loud, given the current climate of everything, because it's very much a reality that stuff like that can happen. And it was supposed to be on January 6th, which more violence on that day. I know what this episode will probably be about, and I know that it will be maybe controversial. It might be upsetting for a lot of people. So, just try to not, I don't know, let it affect you on such a deep level, because a lot of times when people get mad about certain things that are in media, it's making fun of like your belief, or if it's making fun of the political side that you're on. I would just say this: if you're not siding with good people who want good things for other people, you're on the wrong side. And if you believe that your side is really wanting good things for everybody and will help everybody, that's fantastic. If not, I'd probably look inward as to why you are on the side you're on. Anyway, I'm going to get into this episode. I'm super excited. I'm sad that we're not going to see this season, or that we're not going to see season 5 for a while, but also the Emmy nominations came out for last year. So if there's anyone saying that Anthony Starr wasn't nominated, it's such a travesty that this season is not for this year's Emmys. They have to wait until next year. So, I will definitely be championing Anthony Starr for Best Actor in a Drama Series, because he is phenomenal. And I'm really hoping that, we see that next year at the Emmys. So guys, that's a weird thing to jump off of. But anyway, let's get into it. If you see something, say something. That was really loud. What a bunch of recap videos. Oh boy.
That was so f***ed up, you guys.
Yeah.
Get out. You're done.
There's one person you will never, ever defeat. Good luck without me.
Who was the one person she'll never defeat? Like, who was she talking about? Newman? Or Ryan?
Where's the fucking virus, Frenchie?
That's wall. I'm close.
Ugh.
You know, once they bang that gavel,
Why doesn't he have, like, stuff on him? He could get that shit on him.
Close-ish.
I'm not even worried about the virus affecting him. Just the pussy juices all over him. What?
The night before my great-grandfather shipped out, he put on his dress uniform and got down on one knee.
What? No, don't do this to Huey. Please don't do this to Huey.
Huey Campbell.
Don't do this to Huey.
Will you marry me?
Huh.
Hard yes. Let's get married.
Poor Huey.
Wow, that was great. 2 fingers was a lot, but
Just trying to level out.
Good grief. Oh, man, poor Huey.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
So, like, does she have to peel? Like, is that something that has to happen? Like, is she like a snake? Or does she have to go touch Annie in order to, like, get the juices back?
We are going to turn that frown upside down, my friend. You know why? Because you still have me.
Yay.
All the fucking veto tumors that are mushrooming inside your guts and noggin. Super cancer.
I love Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
I'm the one that gave you the juice that you needed. And I can do it again. All you have to do is hold up your end of the bargain.
Bargain. A fucking bargain.
Yeah, like, what is he talking about?
Hey, what's a little genocide between friends?
But what is the benefit of that?
Fuck off and let me die in peace with you.
The tumor's gonna
wish I
die.
could.
Hey, Mallory. He's just adding more hairs to it, or is he getting rid of it? What are you doing with that? Don't cry.
Disgusting.
Yeah, a little bit. Oh, is he gonna find the picture? I love how, like, I'm happy that he's angry about it.
I'm your father, not him. I always will be.
Great acting. Great acting.
Come here now.
Oh my god, he's scary.
Ryan? Ryan!
So, I mean, someone walking away from Homelander?
Hey. Come here. Don't fucking touch me. Hey, chill. Okay.
What do you mean,
Just need a
chill?
little recharge.
Okay, so she can't maintain it for very long.
I proposed to Huey this morning. I even told him the story about your great-grandparents.
She knows all of her information.
Don't you just love proposals? I mean, the joy on the other person's face when they finally get their happily ever after. You're a psychopath.
Absolutely. Sociopath. Okay, she's very upset.
You don't know anything about me or my life. No? Then why aren't your powers working?
That's a good question.
I mean, you weren't even the original choice to kill Singer, but you're just such a fucking hot mess.
So she doesn't have her power, so she can't kill Singer.
Oh, God. I'm Annie January, and I'm the only good one.
This is phenomenal acting.
Oh. Here, to wash down those mean lad lunches.
Oh, I want the shapeshifter to die. A horrible, horrible death.
When I was a lad, I heard about this place, a steakhouse, where the birds get their baps out when they bring you a ribeye.
Cool.
Cool.
Do us a favour, would you, Huey? Go there. For me and Lynn, would you?
You can't fucking give up.
Huey, I asked you something.
Fine, I'll
You know Huey will too.
Goodbye, Huey.
That felt very final. Oh, that transition to Homelander was wild.
How are you doing this part? Oh, God.
Oh, no.
Excuse me.
Oh, is she gonna have a heart issue? I don't know what a cough has to do with your heart, but...
Victoria here is a superhero.
Thanks for the compliment. I think the truth is we all want to be heroes, but I'm not literally a superhero.
Oh, boy.
But it is time for the Great Awakening.
Oh, Butcher smiling.
We go Vought, y'all.
Now it gets interesting.
It absolutely does. Why are you running away from her? Why are you running away?
Hey, I worked my whole life to keep that secret.
Listen to me. We are gonna change the world, Vicky.
You just outed her in front of everybody, though. He has a habit of doing that, doesn't he?
Why would we care?
Because I have to get reelected in 4 years.
That's who?
Article 2 of the Constitution.
New world, new rules. Now shut the fuck up and listen.
No one cares about those rules, do they?
You'll have to arrest half your company, half the country.
Wait, you think I didn't think of that? Of course I thought of that.
No, he didn't.
I need you to make a list of anyone within the company that has damaging information on me or this 7, but mostly me.
All of them.
Anyone with any leverage whatsoever.
Yes.
I need this list yesterday.
Yes, sir.
You're a good girl.
That doesn't sound good, Ashley.
No.
Ashley.
No shit. Nope.
Protests have erupted all over the country as
That's the ball
Starlight
game. Open season on Singer now. Frenchie, tell me you got some.
Merde, alors, do you want to try this instead of me? I'm working as fast as I can.
We appreciate you, Frenchie. But are we able to isolate it and not make it contagious? Like, would that help with Kimiko's, like, DNA being in it?
Ain't nothing stopping it then. Only one thing left to do. Frenchie, you stay here. Work fucking faster.
Oh, gosh. I have, like, such tension in my chest right
Huey,
now.
I'm sending you coordinates. You and Annie meet me there ASAP.
What's the plan?
We fucked up our chance at offense. All we got now is defense.
I am as shocked as you are by this profound.
I hate that we have this
betrayal of
Annie.
trust. In America, you tell people who you are before you ask for their vote.
Where people know exactly who they are and they still vote for him.
Your visitor's here.
Send him in.
Who's the visitor? Is it Ryan?
You're almost taller than me now.
There's no saving the kid. He can't escape his own blood.
I've missed you, kiddo.
Hmm.
You can't go back to the tower. You need to go with Aunt Grace.
What? No, I can't. My dad would find me.
Not this time, kiddo.
What do you mean, not this time?
Well,
How do we keep him
I'm not
safe?
sure I want to leave. I kind of like it there. Well, parts of it.
You see? You gotta stab him with the virus, and you gotta do it today.
Ryan.
Shut up!
Now, if you're telling me that the place you feel safest is with Homelander, then I ain't gonna stop you.
Not after what happened earlier today.
We will put out the call to every Vought hero, every fucking one.
Defending the rightful President Newman. Now, what I need you to
Oh boy.
sakes, get a recall.
Sorry, sir. I'm so sorry. I'm just the meds. They're causing a little heart palpitation and a high fever, but it ain't no big thing.
Okay, well, you're coughing all over me. It's disgusting. Go
Jesus, you're drinking her breast milk.
Scoot.
Yeah, you're nothing to him.
As I was saying,
It's like I hate her, but I feel bad for her too.
everyone on this list
She just wants to be important.
Removed permanently by the end of the day.
Permanently, like, dead.
Hey, if we're thinking about who's got the most dirt on us, wouldn't Ashley's name be at the top of the list?
Oh, God, girl. Call A-Train now.
Does anybody know Ashley's last name?
You gotta have a plan, girl. Oh my God, you're not gonna V yourself, are you? Seriously, Ashley? I don't think that's the best idea. I mean, quite frankly, I'm surprised she didn't want to do that way before now, but... Oh, God. Oh! Oh! Huh! Poor Ashley? I find sympathy with a lot of the characters in the show, even someone like Homelander.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just warm. It's like a furnace in here.
Oh, Huey, good for you, good for you.
You should go find some water.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God, Huey, thank God. I'm so sorry, but thank God.
Holy shit.
Yeah. I'm so sorry, kiddo. Why are her powers, like, not working, though? Oh! Oh, Gerald's game. That's all I'm thinking right now. Oh, my God. Does she have super healing?
Huh? Don't look at me, just look forward. Don't look at me, just look forward.
All right.
It's Annie.
What's Annie?
The shifter. It's Annie.
What?
She said, don't look at me, just look forward.
The fate of the country relies on us keeping our shit together, so just chill.
Hey!
Water?
Thanks.
There you go.
Oh, wow. Oh, congratulations.
That happened.
Congratulations to you both. But,
yeah, she
They
knows.
just calling, so I'm about to go hit the head, and y'all just hold down the fort.
Yes, motherfucker!
Oh, God! Not MM, seriously? Come on, Kimiko. Oh! The slowest door in the world. I bet there's gonna be a shooter on the outside of that. Oh! So ruthless. I mean, I shouldn't be surprised. Although I love this storyline because I love Annie, like, getting to see her in this light rather than how we normally see her. But I hope can she steal Kimiko's powers? Because that would be bad. Damn it. Damn it. She's not dead. I'm sorry, Huey. This is not a memory that you should have. Oh my God. Who is that?
Huey, go.
Oh my God. Okay, all right. Starlight versus Starlight. I'll take it. This is amazing. Come on, Kimiko. Unsnap.
You're right. I don't know if I'm a hero. I don't know who the f I am. But I do know that I'm the bitch beating your ass.
I dig it. I don't know if she's dead. Did she steal some of Kimiko's stuff? Like, can she come back to life? It was too quiet of a moment. I thought for sure she'd like reach up and just do something.
Where's Sage? Maybe she can find a way out of this idiotic mess you've dropped us in.
We have not failed.
Where is Sage? I want to see where Sage is. Is she stupid eating snacks right now?
I will make sure Zoe knows nothing but pain for the rest of her life, and I will send you a piece of her every year for the fucking rest of yours. There is no fail.
Is Ashley in that room with him? I want to know where Sage is. I want to know where Ashley is.
The virus is... What happened to you guys?
A lot. Look at Kimiko. Oh, did she get the ring? Yeah. Maybe just hug her and hold her.
Hello, hello. How'd you find us, anyway?
Find your phone? I actually also found your fiance.
Annie, come on.
I thought I was getting engaged to you, all right? She looks just like you. You know, right down to that freckle that you have down.
So you did.
Wow. Well, I don't know if now is the time for this conversation.
In the bunker, she was sweating. And you have always been, and always will be, 90% pashmina. I love that about you.
What's pashmina? I don't even know what that means. This is not the time for this conversation anyways. It's not. No, Huey, you didn't know. So unfair. Is it Newman?
I wanted to feel safe. Not like that scared fucking kid at Red River. But I don't feel safe, and I'm really fucking scared. And I'm not getting Zoe killed over this.
Vicky, I don't know how to trust you.
Yeah.
Tell me where Zoe is. And that's how you know you can trust me, because I am trusting my daughter with you. Please, Huey.
Huey knows this. Okay. All right. Okay. Where is Ashley? Girl, you're gonna die.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
This is fucked up. This is so fucked up.
I'll do anything.
Anything?
What Deep, what are you
Tell
thinking?
me I'm the smartest superhero in the seven.
It's really hard to tell a lie.
By far the smartest superhero in the seven. You're brilliant. A genius.
Too much, too much, too much. Tamper back.
You're just saying that because you're scared, aren't you?
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
No.
I swear.
You are. But you know what, bro?
Bro.
That's good enough for me.
Whew. Hate them all. Hate them all.
Yo, have you seen Ashley?
Oh.
This is Ashley.
It's a different Ashley. But yes.
This Ashley's not even on the list.
Well, I don't know. Everyone here's named fucking Ashley.
Bro.
Stop saying bro.
Murder boner.
Ew.
It's insane that we're even discussing this.
What's insane is that our solution to every problem is murder. I used to freak out whenever I saw blood. Now I barely blink at it. Violence isn't brave. And neither is hating my mom, or A-Train, or anyone. But forgiveness, letting go, a little fucking mercy. That's brave.
Yep. God, I love Huey.
It's about the last thing my dad ever taught me, and I just think, if we're ever gonna win against monsters, I think we need to start acting human.
God, I love Huey.
You are getting tested for every single disease known to mankind, okay? I'm not getting shifter syphilis.
Which means she still wants to fuck you.
You really think this is wise?
Yeah. You two need that lesson the most.
Even to Newman.
Mm-hmm.
Wait.
Huh? They're gonna make them a couple?
Won't go. There is no one better than you.
What? So like kissing your brother? Okay, okay. I love that it took them a long time to get there, and I love that they are absolutely each other's best friend. That also scares me because that means that we could lose somebody. Anytime there's a happy moment, they could just go away.
Ryan needs to know the truth.
And we'll get there.
What truth?
Yeah, what were they gonna tell him?
The assassination attempt.
Oh, okay.
It was on your father's orders.
What?
In Flight 37, Homelander killed every soul on board.
Grace.
You're lying.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
And you're the only one who can stop him.
Stop him. So this is why you want me to go with you? So you can teach me how to kill my dad? I have to go.
Just stay.
Let's just take a breather, yeah?
You can't leave. I could seal us in here, flood the room with halothane, and we all take a nice long
Grace, don't scare him like that.
Get out of my way.
Don't hurt her, please.
I'm sorry.
Oh my God, Ryan! Oh no. Grace was pushing too hard, but I understand it's because she loves him. You shut up. Shut up. Don't say anything. He doesn't have to.
You helped me get clear of Homelander and Singer's people at the CIA, and I go quietly.
And you'll owe us one.
A lot more than one.
Oi.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
No deals.
No, 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 no. Oh, no, no. Oh, God. No, no, not Zoe. Butcher, Frenchie, shoot Butcher. Oh my God. Oh! Oh, Huey's pissed.
If I were you lot, I wouldn't hang about. Oh, by the way, you're all fucking welcome.
Yeah, no, no, no. Poor Huey.
Victoria Newman is dead. Assassinated today, only hours after revealing to the world that she is super able.
Where's Ryan?
Hi,
This is all for him
Sage.
after all, right?
With the balloon. She's stupid right now. I love it.
Plan's dead.
This is the plan.
This was
I
her
mean,
plan.
Sure, a few curveballs. Just had to keep a few bits to myself. You know, the bits you'd fuck up by
being you.
President-elect Robert Singer taken into custody by federal agents.
Wow. Couldn't have guessed that's the way that story was going to go.
Once they invoke the 25th, he's next in line to be president. He'd like to pledge his allegiance to you.
Those tears. Jeez, my God, Anthony Starr.
Why would you do this?
Part of a bigger plan. To see if I could?
Thank you. This was so much fun. Next time, listen to me.
Next time?
Oh, hells yeah, blonde ambition. Buckle up for phase 2.
That's what I was thinking. She's got another plan.
And that is why, as my first official act under Article 1, Section 9 of the Constitution, I am declaring martial law.
Oh, martial law. That'll work out well.
For heroes nationwide.
Bad idea.
Report directly to Homelander himself.
Holy shit.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Move aside. The real leader's here. Oh. But why? Why was it gone? Where are they going? I'm so happy that they are together. They're my favorite team up. They're my favorite duo.
Where children can sleep peacefully in their mother's arms, knowing Starlight's pedo agenda has been thwarted.
Red River? Red River? What the hell? Fucking Kate. Oh, no, not this guy. Wow, Sam can hold back Kimiko, huh? I didn't want the first thing we ever heard from Kimiko and for her to be screaming no in pain. Whoa! Whoa!
And most of all, we will make America super again.
Where's Ashley? There's gotta be like an end credit scene, right? Please tell me there's an end credit scene. Yes, thank God.
How long have you known?
You were my first call.
Of what? Soldier Boy.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Yep. It'll be very lovely to see him again. You're not gonna kill him, right? You're just gonna thaw him, be like, Papa, I'm in charge of the world. Do you love me yet? Really? There's nothing else? We don't learn about Ashley at all? I'm gonna sit through the credits just in case. Love sausage. Stupid name. I can never think about it, but I'm just like, the guy with the long dick. Okay. Not a fan of martial law. Never have been, never will be. But also that soups now are just free to use their powers however they want to pretty much take anyone into custody that they want. This episode had so much to unpack. I guess let's kind of start with like the thing that like, I think a lot of people were really upset that like Frenchie was bi, and I was like, I don't really care about that shit. Like, love who you want. It doesn't bother me at all. And having Kimiko's support and her saying like, you know, kind of like I'll never like really love you, and you know, protecting him but also protecting herself from possibly like really having that bond with Frenchie, and then them having that moment and like her kind of saying like, I didn't think I was good enough for you, and him saying like, there's no one better than you, and them having like I love the buildup of it, that it wasn't something that was just like instantaneous. It took a really, really long time for them to work through all of their shit, gain trust, become the best friends that they are. And you know what? Beautiful. Now, I will say that I did not think that her first words that we would hear from her is her screaming no, in pain and scared for Frenchie, and like that's the one person that she like loves more than anything. And you know, like him being taken away, like we don't, I'm gonna guess, Tech Knight's prisons. Same thing with and Huey. Oh, I don't know why Love Sausage and are always poor but you know, it's I love that, you know, they weren't taking Starlight into custody because she's a soup, and her flying away, like now she's going to be on a rampage. And I am so mad at Butcher. If Ryan hadn't killed Mallory, and Butcher was doing so good at like not wanting to like take away like Ryan knowing the truth, or you know, kind of like this I guess we could say innocence that Ryan had about Homelander and all the people he's killed. And Mallory was she was going too hard. She was so trying to convince him, and I get it. She loves him. She loves him. I did not expect Mallory to die. I did not expect Newman to die. There was a lot that went on in this episode. I'm very mad at Butcher because what a beautiful episode for Carl Urban. Him talking on the phone about Lenny to Huey, even though it was about a topless steakhouse. But like, you know, he said goodbye. And this Butcher that we see with the parasite, you know, like that's no longer the same Butcher. That is Kessler. That is so shocking. I could not have predicted how any of this episode was going to go. Now, I was so upset in the beginning when, you know, Shifter Starlight proposed to Huey. I was like, please, he does not need more trauma. And he seems to, he even said like the thing about seeing blood is that it used to like make him like so faint, and now he's just kind of accustomed to it. And I think like he's kind of accustomed to shitty things happening, and that sucks because he shouldn't be. I was heartbroken, absolutely heartbroken. Could you imagine finding out the person that you're proposing to, or that's proposing to you, that you're giving your mother's ring to, wasn't that person? Oh. And I love how he picked up on the keys. Like, I thought that was a weird moment that like we kind of like lingered on that for a little bit. The dress was a little weird, but like, I don't know if it's out of character or like whatever. But he noticed. And the sweating, like, you know, like it reminded him a lot of the Shifter herself, but the fact that it was also, and I don't know what he said and what he called her, but essentially it's like, he's like, you've always been 90% whatever. And like, to me, it's like saying like, you've always been 90% like, you know, cool under pressure. So for her to like be sweating or whatever, like was just odd for him. And like the whole talking to thing was just like, just look forward. Like, act like nothing's happening. Like that was a really cute exchange. And then like, I was just like, this is not the best time for this conversation when Annie like learns about him sleeping with the Shifter and all that stuff. I was like, this is not the time for this conversation. And not only that, it was very convincing, even though we knew better, but like he was convinced. And like, then he started to see signs. And that's the thing, is like, I was like, how does she know the passcode, you know, to get into the safe and all that? And knowing that she has Annie's memories. And I mean, if I could read people's thoughts and minds, but have like, I mean, she might have context, but not being in the situation and feeling the depths of those feelings. Like, she's very jaded. And when we say psychopath or a sociopath, absolutely 100%. But great acting. My God, the acting in this episode with Carl Urban in the hospital bed, and then like the kindness he was showing with Ryan, and then at the end there with the parasite, and then Annie being chained up, Annie pretending to be Andy with Huey, or Annie pretending to be Annie with Huey, and then, you know, them having the conversation to each other and her like goading her, and just like, mocking her, making fun of her, whatever it is, and then them fighting. Like, it's just like great acting on all parts. Like, there's so much range that was displayed in this episode alone. And I always talk about Anthony Starr because he is just amazing. He is like really good at being emotional, but I will say that like we've seen him angry and we've seen him like kind of psychopathic, but like with Ryan, like, I don't know if anyone has ever seen their parent, like, and remembered in their mind their parent getting mad at them, but like wanting to not be mad, but like they couldn't help, like just being like, get over here now. Like that little thing that they do. Like, I was just like, oh, I felt that. But the fact that it's Homelander is terrifying. And Ryan just walking away, I was like, well, I didn't see that coming. Or going, rather, like Ryan's just like, yeah, you're not going to do anything, and like left. And I think Ryan he needs space to figure out what he needs to do. I don't know if Homelander is going to thaw out Soldier Boy. I don't know. He might have just like pulled the plug and had him killed or whatever. But I have a feeling that we're going to get like the end of all soups at the end of this. The genocide will break my heart. It will. I don't know if we can isolate it. Like, I don't know. And I feel like Butcher is going to do everything that he can to succeed, and I don't want him to. And it's so funny because I like love Jeffrey Dean Morgan, but I'm just like, shut up, stop talking. Like, we don't need you involved in this. And when Butcher's left to be Butcher, he's great. But when he's got Kessler back here. Okay, so Newman being outed. Homelander has a tendency of doing that, outing people for whatever it may be. That's just unfair. But it did put her in a position where she was like willing to do whatever she could to keep Zoe safe. Now Zoe's at Red River, which is like great. Like Samir couldn't keep Zoe. Like, where's Samir at? I don't know. Or maybe they didn't even tell Samir and they just threw her in there. But like, I did not expect Newman to get ripped in half and be dead. Like, I thought she was like, I don't want to say impenetrable. Like we couldn't get, like, Homelander couldn't do anything with her with lasers. And, they tried acid, but apparently a parasite can pull her apart. I did not see that coming. That makes me really sad because I like her as a character, and especially the character growth that we got in this episode when she's just like, I don't want any of this. Like, I just don't want to be the girl at Red River, and she doesn't want that for Zoe. Now Zoe's there, but Stan Edgar is free somewhere. So I have a feeling that he's going to get Zoe out of there. Ashley's wandering around all V'd up. I don't know if her superpower is going to be growing hair back or what, but it was doing something to her brain. We got Sage, who was slightly stupid, but I don't know if she was like slightly stupid and like it was forming back because like bringing like the balloon and like the way she was talking was very not Sage like, and when she's normally talking to Homelander, and she was very just like in between, I think, stupid Sage and smart Sage. But like definitely phase 2 was the phase that I was interested in, and her just being like, I just wanted to know if I could. And him seeing that she was loyal to him, I do this because I don't think she's really loyal to him. I think she's trying to get what she wants, and this is the way to get it. Really showed him something. The Deep is still very messed up from Ambrosia. Noir got a murder boner, which is so stupid. So stupid. Oh my God. Killing everybody at Vought that had dirt or anything on anyone in the 7. I mean, Ashley being a soup, like she is part of that whole martial law thing now. I don't know if anyone realizes that she's a soup, and I don't know what her powers are, but it would be very interesting, like her having dirt and like wanting to stop everybody and like finally being able to take down Vought. I'm not sure where that's going to go. But I still think Ashley and Sage were in cahoots with each other. So, I mean, I don't know if the plan was for her to take V, though. That might have thrown a wrench in something. And even, Sage was like, yeah, a few curveballs here and there, but we got through it. Oh, Singer got arrested for apparently, I mean, he's framed for Victoria's murder, for her assassination. Yeah. So at least it didn't go the way I thought it was going to go. And I was like really, really worried about the killing of a president on the show. Vice president's not that great, but I'm just saying because she's a soup in the scenario and everything. And I never really saw her as Vice President Newman, like per se, but like, you know, like Singer's an asshole. He's not great either. Feels like real life, right? There's just no great options. But I did think it was going to go a different way, and I'm glad that that's not the way that it went, mostly because we don't need to be like giving people ideas, because there's some people who can watch this and they can differentiate entertainment from, you know, ideas, and there's some people that will get ideas, and that is what it is. We can't help that. Anyway, I'm really looking forward to season 5 and where that's going to go. I don't know if they've even started filming it yet. I know they introduced it even before the season came out, that season 5 was coming out, but it's also the last season. So it's the last hurrah. They're going to pull out all the stops. I felt like this season they were going for a lot of gross out stuff, and I still like this season. I don't know if I would say that. I would say this is actually, I don't know if I'd say it's my favorite season. It's too soon to tell. I really liked season 3. I miss Maeve. I really miss Maeve. Oh, and Maeve has dirt on Homelander, and she's no longer super powered. So if they happen to find her, that would suck. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this season yet until all is said and done. I think that I really like that it felt like it was talking about real life and our lives, and touches on the political climate and how, like, you know, there's no perfect candidate, but also like there are some people that have a really warped sense of thinking and they read headlines, and that's what, you know, pushes them to do something rather than actually looking into whatever it was that they read, and they only want to believe things that fit their agenda, and it really shows, like in this show, like how utterly ridiculous those people are. But also, like, I would hope if somebody would see it, and if they feel some sort of way about it, just be like, why am I so angry about this? Why does this upset me? And do some inner work on it. I don't know if that'll happen. I mean, I think that that's something that I do, so that's why I think and feel the way that I do. But you know, here's to hoping. So guys, if you want to watch the full-length reaction of this episode, it will be available on my Patreon. But in the meantime, like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. What did you think about this episode? Did it go the way that you thought it was going to go? The acting, top tier. I can't wait for next year's Emmys. Like I said at the beginning, like the current season is not able to be included in this year's Emmys, but I think next year we're going to have some contenders, and I'm really excited about it because Anthony Starr and Carl Urban are amazing. Like, they did this episode alone is like a showcase in range. So fingers crossed. But yeah, like, did you expect Newman to die? Because I know I didn't. Did you expect it to be worse? Did you expect it to go a little sideways, where we were going to be having some conversations in the comments? What did you think about Kimiko and Frenchie? Because I know a lot of people were upset and really wanted them together. I was perfectly okay if they never did, because they were best friends. They had each other's back. But, you know, I think your best friend should be, I think the person that you are married to, betrothed to, engaged to, in a relationship with, or spend all your time with, should absolutely be your best friend anyway. So I think that like works, but it was really heartbreaking for her. First words that we hear her yell to be no, and in pain and agony. And for Frenchie, I don't think we have happy endings necessarily on the horizon. See, every time there's something nice or there's something good, like, I was just like, oh, they finally admitted how they feel about each other, and like, they're together. And then yeah, I don't know what they're going to do with Kimiko either. I mean, like, they have prisons for people who are super powered, so she might go into one of those. Sam being able to hold her back, like, he is just way too strong. I hate it. And I don't know what Kate did to Frenchie. I mean, I don't know if it was just like to like stop or like, you know, tell us everything you know about the virus, but the fact that sorry, I have something on my eyelash, I can see it. The fact that they have him in custody is a little scary, considering what he can do and what he's made. So anyways, this was, I think, a great season. I really liked it. I really enjoyed it. And I'm sad that it's over, but I'm really looking forward to season 5. And Cobra Kai, come back here for that and for season 5. And in the meantime, guys, I'll see ya.